Hey guys, how are you doing? Ash here, Coast to Coast Fishing. Welcome back to the channel. Right, we're out on the Lures again, and today it is an absolute banger of a day. It's probably the warmest day of the year. It's 14 degrees in Anglesey. It's beautiful, but we've got an easterly wind which is just taking that edge off really. If we had no wind it'd be absolutely glorious. But anyway, I've come to a mark. We're out the wind just about as best I can, and the water actually is very, very clear, so I'm hoping it'll be a good session. Well, you'll see. It's not been great on the Lures the last months, you know it hasn't, catching 1 or 2 fish, blanking quite a lot, but I'll tell you something, I'm looking forward to today. Let's catch some fish. Right then, just get onto the edge of the rocks. The tide is coming in, but as I can see it's pretty clear today, the water. I'm hoping you can hear me, the wind should be behind me. We'll start with the metals today, but I reckon we'll get the softies on because it's so clear, the water. There must be about 8 foot visibility there, I can see, especially with my glasses on. Yeah, very, very clear, which will do. So we'll try that later. Whew. But I reckon hopefully you should be sheltered by the wind because it's blowing right into my back. I'm hoping. We are low tide, but it's only small tides today. I don't know if you can see down there, but we was fishing right at the end of there. It's probably, yeah, it's probably about 10 foot higher. Oh dear me. But I reckon, yeah, the first time in a long time I'm actually confident we'll catch a fish this today, just because the water clarity, and it's been a lot warmer recently, hell of a lot warmer if I'm honest. Had no frost for a while, not as we get many here, but we haven't had any. And we're officially, I don't know what the date is, we're officially in March. Actually, so we're definitely the right side of the year as well. Right, let's just get this in the right way. Right, I'll bring you back in a minute. Right folks, just for those who are interested, because people ask me what lures I use these. See, these are cheap softies. They're like £2 off AliExpress or something like that, 180. The different colours of these, look, the cheap ones. Got loads of different colours of them. Look, and a pink one I think, yeah. So I've got different colours of those. They're the cheap ones. So they're the cheap ones. And I've got these kind that I made myself, just different colours again. These are for the wrasse and maybe the bass. Different colours. Brought the components to make them myself. Then I've got these little lures, which I find wrasse love these little ones. They're only tiny, these are. The wrasse go mad for them. Perch lures really they are. Oh, tide's coming in behind me, look. Then I've got expensive ones, look, the skerries. I've got some skerries, look, I've got one there. It was a set of 3 but I lost one, got snagged up as you do. And then I've got a Western Sandy Andy, so I've got expensive ones as well. And some smaller skerries, eels here, look, the hooks have come out of them, some smaller ones. And then some Biscay shads I've also got Biscay shads as well, look. So yes, that's my lure selection, got loads really. But they all work. Just finding the right one, isn't it? And obviously the metals I use, you've seen the metals, quite big ones though, 14 centimetres. If you look, they're the same size as one of them. So yeah, that's my gear that I use. I hope you find that helpful, because people do ask me all the time what I use, so I hope you find that helpful, folks. Right guys, 5 minutes in, had about 4 casts, nothing as of yet. Not a problem just yet, just having a fan around, see what's what. There's some bloody boys right in my way, which is a bit of a nuisance at the moment. Hopefully they're going to move at some point, because they're in the way. Just cast this an absolute mile out there. One thing when the wind's behind you, don't half cast well. Yeah. We'll just go for the lower box and see what we can catch. Like I say, it's the first time that I've had a bit of confidence about catching something, because just the water and everything, everything's clear for a change. It's a bit bright, but hey ho, you know. Maybe that's the only issue today, in the middle of the day, and it is really bright. But we'll keep at it for a couple of hours and see what happens. I'll only stay an hour here, people. If nothing's happening, I'm not staying today. I'm not wasting time. I'll go somewhere else that's out of the wind. I don't think we've had any knocks yet. I think it's the bottom that I've been feeling. But it's definitely a lot windier than it's supposed to be. The tide is absolutely smashing in now. I'm already underwater where I was standing. Right folks, we're on. Something's shaking this. Proper head shaker. I assume it's a pollock, but it didn't feel like a pollock, to be fair. The way it's shaking its head then didn't feel like a pollock at all. I assume it probably is. It's doing weird stuff, this is. And it's staying ever so deep. Whoa. I think it's snagged. I think it's quite a big fish. It's either a big fish or something different. It's either a big fish or something different. A big fish or something different. Oh no, it's quite a nice pollock. That's why, guys. It's a big old boy. Biggest one I've caught this year, that. Nice fish, this. Absolutely batter. Absolutely batter. Nice fish, that is. Big old lad. Are you going to let me take... Hey, look folks. Couple of pound pollock, that. Maybe. Just about. There you go. Look at that, look. You see him? Water is bloody clear today. Right, so they're close in. Really close in. Problem now is, because the tide, where the tide is, they're a bit... That did not feel like a pollock, you know. At all. I would have said that was a bass. Just the way the head shakes and just so different than a pollock. Good little scrap though. That didn't take too long. 15 minutes. Better than 2 hours last time I came out. Brilliant, brilliant that is. So that, not a bad fish that, to be fair. That's why I use these bigger lures, because you don't catch the small ones. Well, you do when they're really on it, you do, but not the same. It kind of takes them out of the question. You don't catch as many small ones. If you put the small metals on, they're 7 centimetres, you're catching little fish fingers all the time. These bigger ones, yeah. Stamper fish is definitely better, usually. That was a subtle take though, again, that was. It didn't smash it. I thought I was snagged, but it was a fish. That's how they are at the moment. Now I know they're here, folks. Hang on. Now I know they're here, guys, I'm just going to try my one of mine. It's a 9 centimetre or 10. Little softy, look, lemon colour. Just going to try, because they're definitely here, aren't they? Just going to try this. See if we can catch a pollock on a... Oh, whatever else is here. I'm not sure when the wrasse come back, really. Not caught a wrasse for a while. This is the time here where it's in between, isn't it? Where species are coming back in and going back out and stuff. Just do this very slowly. A bit slower than normal, just because it's a bit lethargic. I'm just going to keep dropping it down as well, because it's only about 12 gram this. Right then guys, so I'm just going through the array of softies in my box. It's got like a khaki colour on now. I'm just playing. Now the blank's off, I'm having a mess about, see what's out there. I kind of knew the metals would do the job because it's that time of year, but it'd be nice to get something on the softy. It really would. Not caught a fish on a softy since November. Right then guys, I've had 20 minutes or so with the soft plastics, just keep changing every couple of casts with nothing so far, which I kind of did expect. So I'll have 5 more minutes, then I'm going to put the put a different colour metals back on, see if we can get another fish. Could be caught quite early. This is why I'm testing the soft plastics. I don't think these are quite heavy enough actually. Cast well, but I don't think they're... take some sinking down, don't they? They're only like 25 gram. The metals are 40, so they get down quite quick. Anyway, not to worry. Right. I'm at half an hour on the softies. I give up now. Nothing, no takes, no bites, no knocks, no follows, no nothing. So I just wanted to try. I just thought I'd try. Thought I might get a little follow off a wrasse or something close in, but no, nothing. So not quite time yet for the softies. Put a different colour metal on, see if that can windle anything out. Tide is racing in now. Look, I was standing right down there, now it's way underwater. Yeah, we're on, folks. Ooh, that's a long way out, that. And it's taking a bit of drag. Drag alert with this one. I don't think it's big, but it's quite a way out though. It's quite a long way out. See that? Half an hour on the softies, metal on. Here we go. Definitely a pollock. Doing the same kind of thing. Let's just see if we can get him away from stuck on these bloody rocks now. That's any issue. Oh, it's only a small one. Only a small one, folks. Oh, come on. But welcome. There we go, look. Candy cotton. Candy cotton has done it again. Perfect hook. Perfect set. Off you go. Water's so clear, look. You can actually see him. Just chilling there, look he is. On the rocks. Off he's gone now. There we go then, folks. Brilliant. That's first cast back out with the metal. They're a bit further out, that one. Right, folks, another fish on. This is literally not the next cast, the next cast after. It's tucking it a long way out, this has. Don't know what it is. I assume it's probably a pollock. They're all going to be pollock. But I don't think this knows it's hooked yet. Otherwise, it's fighting quite hard. I don't think it's a big fish. I don't think it's a big fish by any means. I have to be careful. I don't want to bully them because I've only got single hooks and they come off quite easily. Oh, it is quite nice. It's not massive. It's not massive. I'm going to bring him up here because he's not very strongly hooked, I can tell. There we go. Oh. So these pollock are coming in thick and fast on this tide. He weren't coming off actually. There you go, folks. Another nice little pollock. There you go back, mate. Off he goes, look. Straight down. Awesome. Well, I did say at the start, I fancy it's been an alright day today for fish. Just not sure why. The water clarity, the main thing I thought. It's the first time this year it's been really clear. And it's warmer. and this is the most fish I've had on the lures in 4 months. So yeah, all good so far. 3 pollock. There's another knock there, another one. At last, we're getting knocks and bangs all the time. It's been ages since it's been like this. I'm not saying it's a mega session, but yeah, and again we're on. Oh yes, they're about. Anyway, it's fun when it's like this, isn't it? This is fun fishing when you're catching every other cast. Them days in the cold when it was bloody freezing and you're catching fuck all, it's just, this makes up for that. You've got to be out here and trying, haven't you? This is a long way out as well, this fish. It's not a big fish, but it's a long way out. It always seems to be in the same spot now. It's twice I've cast in the same kind of location. It's only another pollock. I think it might be the smallest of the lot. This one's just given up. Literally just given up. Yeah. Oh, it's not the smallest actually. It's bigger than the last one I think, but it gave up quite easy. Oh, stop. There we go. Lovely fish, aren't they, pollock? Them colours on them are beautiful. Them eyes, look. Proper killer eyes, aren't they? Hunting. There we go, mate. See if we can get one next cast. See if we can get 2 casts in a row. Actually, this will be 3 casts in a row, won't it? That's not happened for a long time. Not saying we will. Be nice to. That fish hit it first time and it came back for it. So I felt it. So I just paused it and it took it. First fish we caught was quite close in. These last few have been a long way out. Yeah, oh wow, that's a massive knock that was. How did it not take that? That was a huge knock. So they're proper feeding now, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, and again. How did it not take that? That's 3 massive knocks in a row and I missed it. I missed it, or I'm not watching, you see. Too busy talking. Yeah, got it. Well, then this might be the biggest of the lot. Well, yeah, it might be, you know. These aren't actually that far out. This, no, I don't think it is. I think it's given up already. Yeah, I think it's given up. Yeah, it's given up already. Oh no, it's just come off. That's why. Oh, you bugger. There must just be a cluster of fish where I'm casting. I had nothing the last cast. No knocks. Yeah, there's one other one, I think. I guess it was just me. Yeah, another one. Unless that's the bottom. It's so similar. When it hits the bottom and it's a fish, they're so, the braid, it feels so similar, you know. I'm thinking about putting a heavier soft plastic on, see if I can cast in the same place with a softie, see if they'll take one. I'd love to catch on a softie today. Don't seem to catch many pollock on softies, me. No, it seems to all gone now, them fish. The bites have just stopped. There's 4 or 5 casts then of like just pure bites and then nothing. Oh well. Have to move back up these rocks again now in a minute. It's a shame actually, this is quite a nice platform on here. rod absolutely twangs these lures out. This rod is the best 20 quid I've spent, you know, 22 quid it was. Nothing major, look, it's a Sori spin by Mikado, but it's absolutely brilliant. It's light, it's responsive, it's sensitive. Don't need to spend big money on rods, especially when you're like me and slip over and you're walking on rocks all the time. This is why I don't buy expensive gear, because I just break too much. I mean, I've got a decent reel, Abu Garcia reel, but as for rods, I broke too much. It's my third one, I think, in a year. Second or third. I think I just had another knock then. Too busy chopping again. I'm sure that was it. Knock. Yeah, it was. Yeah, we're on. Ooh, this feels good. But I'm not going to bring this in too fast because the last one just came off because of that. No, I'm definitely going to get softy on now. After this, so I'm going to tie a heavier one on and see if we can. To keep it tight though, don't you? They're just giving up though. These pollock, they're not fighting like they normally do. Just give up now. Look, see, and it's just coming in. That's how it fell off last time because the water opened its mouth up too much. There you go. Look. Ah, swinger. That wasn't coming off, that one. That was hooked well in. There you go, folks. Hey, little one, that. Proper well hooked he was, though. He was not coming off. Go on, pal. There you go, look. Oh. Right then, guys, that will do it for today. 2 hours, roughly. We caught fish. I think we caught, I'm not sure, 4 and 1 come off. Might be 4 or 5, I can't remember now. Yeah, plenty of action in there, actually. So the fish are back at last. They're still not smashing it, but they're back. We tried the soft plastics for ages today. I must have tried for an hour altogether. Nothing. I've just come to another little mark just to try something, but there's nothing here. The water's all sandy and dirty, so I'm not going to bother with that. I was going to go to another mark. I don't know if I said it at the start, but then I realised it was Saturday and I thought it's just no point. So don't don't worry, I've got plenty of marks coming up. I'm just waiting for the fish to be on it, so they're not wasted journeys as such, really, because some of them are quite far away. But anyway, back on the lures, aren't we? If you like what I'm doing, please like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in another video.